Hey Lightweights, today I'm going to be reacting to The Princess Bride, and I am very, very excited for this because it's a lot different than what I've been reacting to recently, which is more stressful and heartbreaking. So it's my understanding that this is a comedy. The splash screen on Amazon said romance comedy, so I'm assuming it's going to be along the lines of like a romantic comedy. But I know nothing about this, so I'm very excited. My best friend Kristen has been asking me to watch this since we became friends years and years and years ago, and I just haven't. So Kristen, this is for you. But I am very excited to watch this. I know that this is one of those movies that everybody quotes. I feel like there have been multiple times this year alone where someone quotes something and I'm like, I don't understand that. And they're like, it's from The Princess Bride. So I'm really excited to finally understand all of the love and all of the quotes. If you would like to watch the full reaction, you can catch that over on my Patreon, which will be linked in the description as well as in a pinned comment below this. So feel free to check out the full reaction there. I also have full reactions to all of my other movie reactions as well. If you can't do that, I totally get it, and that's totally fine. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel instead, that'd be pretty cool. And if you do decide to subscribe, if you decide to describe, feel free to also hit that bell button. That way you'll be notified when I post more reaction videos. All right, you guys, here we go. Wow, that was so loud. That was so loud. Oh my god. Okay. And we're back. The Princess Bride. Guys, if a kid dies in this, I'm gonna riot. Hey! I know him from the Wonder Years. Gotta love the 80s haircuts.
Guess what?
What?
Oh god, it's so bad.
Grandfather's here.
It's so bad.
Don't pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Hey, how's the sickie? I brought you a special present.
A book?
That's right. It was the book my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father.
Got any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, torture, revenge.
Doesn't sound too bad. I'll try and stay awake.
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's very nice. The Princess Bride.
Was this actually based off of a book?
Buttercup was raised on a small farm. Her favorite pastimes were riding her horse and tormenting the farm boy that worked there.
Farm boy, polish my horse's saddle.
As you wish.
Wait, is that Jenny?
Farm boy, fill these with water, please.
As you wish.
When he was saying as you wish, what he meant was, I love you.
Oh.
Farm boy, fetch me that pitcher.
As you wish.
Hold it, hold it. What is this? Are you trying to trick me? Is this a kissing book? When's it get good?
Keep your shirt on. Let me read.
It's already good.
Wesley had no money for marriage, so he packed his few belongings and left the farm to seek his fortune across the sea.
I fear I'll never see you again.
Hear this now. I will always come for you.
His ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, who never left captives alive. When Buttercup got the news that Wesley was murdered,
Murdered by pirates is good.
5 years later, the main square of Florence City was filled to hear the announcement of the great Prince Humperdinck's bride-to-be.
Humperdinck? He looks like Lord Farquaad. Or
A month from now, our country will have its 500th anniversary. On that sundown, I shall marry a lady who was once a commoner like yourselves.
so was Lord Farquaad based off him? Because they look identical.
The Princess Buttercup.
How'd that happen?
Although the law of the land gave Humperdinck the right to choose his bride, she did not love him.
Oh, so he he just found her one day and was like, pluck, marrying you.
We are but poor, lost
Andre the Giant is in this?
Is there a village nearby?
There is nothing nearby.
Then there will be no one to hear you scream. The fabric will make the prince suspect the Gildarians have abducted his love. When he finds her body dead on the Gilder frontier, his suspicions will be totally confirmed.
Was he in Star Trek? What do I know him from?
Just don't think it's right, killing an innocent girl.
You were not hired for your brains, you hippopotamic landmass!
I agree with Physic.
When I found you, you were so slobbering drunk you couldn't buy brandy! Do you want me to send you back to where you were? Unemployed in Greenland?
Probably he means no harm.
He's very, very short on charm.
You have a great gift for rhyme.
Yeah, some of the time.
Are there rocks ahead?
If they are, we all be dead.
No more rhymes now, I mean it!
Anybody want a peanut?
Are you sure nobody's follow us?
That would be inconceivable. Out of curiosity, why do you ask?
Sorry, sir. Suddenly, I just happened to look behind us and something is there.
No reason, but I see someone following us.
Oh! Go in! Get after her!
I don't swim.
I only dog paddle.
Do you know what that sound is, Highness? Those are the shrieking eels.
That's scary.
They always grow louder when they're about to feed on human flesh.
Ooh, they're big.
She doesn't get eaten by the eels at this time. I'm explaining to you because you look nervous.
I wasn't nervous. You could read a little bit more if you want.
The eels started to charge her, and then...
Put her down. He's right on top of us.
Wonder if he's using the same wind we are using.
Whoever he is, he's too late.
That stance, look at that.
Hurry up!
Look at him go. I think he was he in Criminal Minds? She is not strapped in there enough for my liking. Is that Zorro? Looks like Zorro.
He's climbing the rope and he's gaining on us.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Faster!
I thought I was going faster.
This is gonna take you all day. Okay, that's sharper than I realized. I take it back.
Got very good arms.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
If he falls, fine. If not, the sword.
I'm going to duel him left-handed.
You know what a hurry we're in.
If I use my right, over too quickly.
Oh, have it your way.
Slow going. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this is not as easy as it looks.
Imagine being that calm in the face of your death.
I do not suppose you could have sped things up. If you're in such a hurry, you could lower a rope or a tree branch or find something useful to do.
I could do that.
I swear on the soul of my father, Domingo Montoya, you will reach the top alive.
Throw me the rope.
Is that the farm boy? That's awkward for her if it is. Are you at least gonna let him breathe when he gets to the top so he can like recuperate before he has to fight to the death? Or are you gonna instantly draw?
Well, wait until you're ready.
Oh, okay. Honor amongst thieves. I don't know if they're both thieves, but...
I do not mean to pry, but you don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
Do you always begin conversations this way?
My father was slaughtered by a 6-fingered man. Was a great sword maker, my father. When the 6-fingered man appeared and requested a special sword, my father took the job. He slept a year before he was done.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Without a word, the 6-fingered man slashed him through the heart. I love my father. So naturally, I challenged his murderer to a duel. I failed. But he gave me this. I was 11 years old. I will go up to the six-fingered man and say, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Okay, I did know that quote. I didn't know it was from this.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die.
Oh. Just testing each other out. Seeing where their weaknesses are. Ooh, flourish!
You are wonderful.
Thank you.
I admit it, you are better than I am.
Then why are you smiling?
Because I know something you don't know.
And what is that?
I am not left-handed.
Oh. Turned up the difficulty a notch.
Oh, there's something I ought to tell you.
Tell me. I'm not left-handed either.
Ooh. Don't kill him, I like him. Bunch of gymnasts in here.
Who are you?
No one of consequence.
I must know.
Get used to disappointment.
That was a good line. I don't want either of them to die.
Kill me quickly.
I will soon
No, don't
destroy
kill
a
him.
stained glass window as an artist like yourself. However, since I can't have you following me either.
Please understand, I hold you in the highest respect.
Love that.
Inconceivable! Finish him, your way!
Which was my way?
The minute his head is in view, hit it with the rock!
My way is not a sportsman.
Those very well could be real rocks, because he could just palm a real rock like that with no sweat. He really could have done that.
I did that on purpose. I don't have to miss.
I believe you. So what happens now?
We face each other as God intended. Sportsmanlike.
You'll put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people.
Can you just run away, though? Like, I don't think he can catch up. You're gonna pop a vein.
I just want you to feel you're doing well. I hate for people to die on behalf. Well, you're wearing a mask.
It's just they're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future.
Piggyback ride.
But what?
Is there anything this guy can't do?
I do not envy you the headache you will have when you awake. But in the meantime, rest well, dream of large women.
It was a mighty duel.
Is that Farquaad?
The winner followed those footprints toward Gilda.
Could this be a trap?
I always think everything could be a trap, which is why I'm still alive.
So, it is down to you, and it is down to me. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
You sure about that?
Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess? To the death? I accept.
I love the little trill as the head nod.
Inhale this, but do not touch.
He just did that without asking any questions.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man. Where is the poison? The battle of wits has begun.
Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet, because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I'm not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you must have known I was not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Dizzy.
Wait till I get going. What in the world can that be?
What? Where?
I switched glasses when your back was turned. Ha ha, you fool! Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
What? My head hurts.
They were both poisoned. I spent the last few years building up an immunity to iocane powder.
Oh, see, I thought they were both going to be poisoned. I just thought he wasn't actually going to drink it. I thought he was going to tip it to his lips.
Whatever you ask for ransom, you'll get it.
You think your dearest love will save you?
I never said he was my dearest love. He knows I do not love him.
Are not capable of love is what you mean.
I have loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
That was a warning, Highness. The next time my hand flies on its own, for where I come from, there are penalties when a woman lies.
And there are the princess's footprints. She is alive, or was an hour ago. If she is otherwise when I find her, I shall be very put out.
At least the relationship, like they have a common understanding. At least they know that.
You're the dread pirate Roberts, admit it.
With pride.
You killed my love.
It's possible. I kill a lot of people. Who was this love of yours?
A farm boy. Poor. Poor and perfect. You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something. You should bless me for destroying him before he found out what you really are. When you found out he was gone, did you get engaged to your prince that same hour, or did you wait a whole week out of respect for the dead?
I died that day. You can die too, for all I care.
Oh! As you wish.
Oh, my sweet Wesley. What have I done?
Why wouldn't he just tell her sooner? Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a very steep hill.
I told you I would always come for you. Why didn't you wait for me?
You were dead.
Death cannot stop true love.
Oh.
All it can do is delay it for a while.
I'll never doubt again.
Oh, no. No, please. Do we have to hear the kissing part?
Yes.
Someday you may not mind so much.
Let's skip on to the fire swamp. That sounded good.
I wanted to see the kissing scene.
A few more steps and we'll be safe in the fire swamp.
Is this Dagobah? Yoda, are you there?
It's not that bad.
Ever the optimist. How is he so calm about everything?
I myself am often surprised at life's little quirks.
He's just so casual about it.
Roberts and I eventually became friends. But Roberts had grown so rich, he wanted to retire. So he took me to his cabin, told me his secret. I am not the dread pirate Roberts, he said. My name is Ryan. I inherited the ship from the previous dread pirate Roberts, just as you will inherit it from me. The real Roberts has been retired 15 years and living like a king in Patagonia. Then he explained that the name was the important thing for inspiring the necessary fear.
Is this supposed to be quicksand? Is that a rat? I feel like so many movies had quicksand in them when I was growing up. I was terrified of quicksand. Nothing has quicksand anymore in it. Where's the quicksand, love? Oh, there's multiple. Good.
What about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Rodents of unusual size. Oh my god. Oh! Are you gonna... Princess, are you gonna help? Buttercup? Pick up the... Poke him with the sticky end. I'm realizing now I said poke him with the sticky end. It's supposed to be the opposite. Oh no.
For the last time, surrender! Death first!
Will you promise not to hurt him?
What was that? What was that?
Promise to return him to his ship.
I swear it will be done. Once we're out of sight, take him back to Florin and throw him in the pit of despair.
I swear it will be done. What is it?
That's the six-finger dude?
Someone was looking for you.
Where am I?
The pit of despair. Don't even think. Don't even think about trying to escape.
Then I'm here till I die?
Till they kill you. Yeah. You survived the fire swamp. You must be very brave, but nobody withstands the machine.
She's been like that ever since the fire swamp. It's my father's failing health that's upsetting her.
Mm-hmm.
The king died that very night. Buttercup and Humperdinck were married.
Oh, damn.
Hold it, Grandpa. You read that wrong. She doesn't marry Humperdinck. She marries Wesley. If she didn't marry him, it wouldn't be fair.
Agreed.
I present to you your queen, Queen Buttercup.
That is very large crown.
Boo! Why do you do this?
Your true love lives, and you marry another. True love saved her in the fire swamp, and she treated it like garbage. Boo! 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 Boo!
It was 10 days till the wedding.
That was rude.
See?
That was
Didn't I
rude.
tell you she'd never marry that rotten Humperdinck?
Yes, you're very smart. Shut up.
Grandpa.
I love Wesley. I always have. I know now I always will. If you tell me I must marry you in 10 days, please believe I will be dead by morning.
Consider our wedding off. You write 4 copies of a letter. I'll send my 4 fastest ships, 1 in each direction. We'll run up the white flag and deliver your message. If Wesley wants you, bless you both. Please consider me as an alternative to suicide. But when I hired Vizzini to have her murdered on our engagement day, I thought that was clever. But it's going to be so much more moving when I strangle her on our wedding night. Once Gilder is blamed, the nation will be truly outraged. They'll demand we go to war.
What the frick? Okay, didn't see that plot twist coming.
Are you coming down into the pit?
You know how much I love watching you work. But I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, and Gilder to frame for it. I'm swamped.
This being our first try, I'll use the lowest setting.
Is it electrocuting him?
Instead of sucking water, I'm sucking life.
Oh. Oh.
I've just sucked 1 year of your life away. I might one day go as high as 5, but I really don't know what that would do to you, so let's just start with what we have.
I want the thief's forest emptied before I wed.
It won't be easy, son.
Try ruling the world sometime.
I'm stressed out.
Is everybody out?
Almost. There's a Spaniard giving us some trouble.
Will you give him some trouble?
I am waiting for you, Vizzini. This is where I am, and this is where I'll stay.
Ho there!
I don't know, Budge. Keep your hodder.
Keep your hoe there.
Surely are a meanie. Hello.
It's you.
Oh. You don't look so good.
I feel fine.
Yeah?
Isaac took great care in reviving Inigo.
That's enough! That's enough!
Where is this Rogan now? Someone killed him.
He's with the prince in the castle. But the castle gate is guarded by 30 men.
I need the man in black.
What?
He bested you with strength, your greatness. He bested me with steel. He must have outthought Vizzini. And a man who can do that can plan my castle onslaught any day.
Is that the knife he's planning on using on her?
Where every ship in my armada waits to accompany us on our honeymoon.
Every ship but your four fastest, you mean? Every ship but the four you sent?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Don't bother lying. Doesn't matter. Wesley will come for me anyway.
You're a silly girl. You truly love each other, and so you might have been truly happy. Not one couple in a century has that chance, no matter what the storybooks say. No man in a century will suffer as greatly as you will.
Not to 50!
50 years?
That is the sound of ultimate suffering. The man in black makes it now.
The man in black?
His true love is marrying another tonight. So who else has the cause for ultimate suffering?
Everybody, boo!
Thank you. Fezzik, jog his memory.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Nico. I didn't mean to jar him so hard.
I need you to guide my sword. Please.
Wait, it's actually working? I thought he was going to hit the wrong tree and then the door was going to open because someone was going to come out. Well, all right then.
He's dead.
What did Fezzik mean he's dead? Wesley's only faking, right? Who kills Prince Humperdinck? At the end, somebody's got to do it.
Nobody kills him. He lives.
Jesus, Grandpa, what did you read me this thing for?
You know, you've been very sick. I think we ought to stop now.
You can't do that.
Sit down. All right.
I love how he voices my thoughts exactly.
What?
Are you the Miracle Max who worked for the king all those years?
Beat it, or I'll call the Brute Squad.
I'm on the Brute Squad.
You are the Brute Squad. I might kill whoever you want to meet the Miracle.
He's already dead.
He is, huh? I'll take a look. Bring him in. I've seen worse.
What?
His wife is crippled. Children are on the brink of starvation.
You a rotten liar.
Looking to help avenge my father. Murdered these 20 years.
Your first story was better. Where's that bellows crab? There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. Please open his mouth.
What?
Hey! Hello in there! Hey! What you got here that's worth living for? True love is the greatest thing in the world. Except for a nice MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich when the mutton is nice and lean. He distinctly said to blave. And as we all know, to blave means to bluff.
Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. Ever since Prince Humperdinck fired him, his confidence is shattered.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
This is Buttercup's true love. If you heal him, he will stop Humperdinck's wedding. Shut up.
I make him better, Humperdinck suffers.
Humiliations galore.
That is a noble cause. Give me the 65. I'm on the job.
That's a miracle pill.
Chocolate coating makes it go down easier.
That's really large.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.
We must strike in the hustle and the bustle beforehand. Tilt his head back.
We must strike in the hustle and the bustle.
How long do we have to wait before if we know the miracle works?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'll beat you apart. I'll take you both together.
I guess not very long.
Why won't my arms move?
You've been mostly dead all day.
Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up. Buttercup is marrying Humperdinck in a little less than half an hour. So all we have to do is get in, break up the wedding, steal the princess, make our escape.
What are our liabilities?
There is but one working castle gate. And it is guarded by 60 men.
And our assets?
Your brains. Fez's strength. My steel.
If I had a month to plan, maybe I could come up with something but this.
You just shook your head. That doesn't make you happy?
I do not marry tonight. My Wesley will save me.
I love all her costumes. They're so pretty.
is what brings us together today.
I'm the Dwight Part Roberts.
No!
Light him.
The Dwight Part Roberts takes no survivors. All your worst nightmares are about to come true.
Skip to the end.
They definitely based Lord Farquaad off him.
Give us the gate key.
I have no gate key. Basic. 30 arms up.
Oh, you mean this gate key?
He's getting there slowly but surely. Ooh, fancy footwork.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Get him. Get him.
Magic! I need you!
Thank you.
What was that for?
Because you've always been so kind to me. And I won't be seeing you again. Since I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice? Hmm? She kissed me.
He's like, now wait a minute. I thought I left him right around here. What's he about to do? No.
Sorry, Father. I tried.
You must be that little Spanish brat I taught a lesson to all those years ago. If you've been chasing me your whole life only to fail now, I think that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
There's a
No.
shortage of perfect breasts in this world. It would be a pity to damage yours.
Wesley, why won't you hold me?
Gently.
Gently. Good heavens. Are you still trying to win?
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
How is he okay right now? He's not okay. Okay.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
He's letting his vengeance fuel him. He had like little matching wounds there.
Offer me
Now get his gut.
Yes. Power to promise
Oh,
me.
his other cheek.
All that I have and more. Offer me
Now get his gut.
everything I ask for. Anything you want.
I want your life.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that was so much better.
I got married. I didn't want to. It all happened so fast.
Never happened.
But it did. I was there. This old man said man and wife.
Did you say I do?
Oh, no. Sort of skipped that part.
Then you're not married. If you didn't say it, you didn't do it. Wouldn't you agree, Your Highness?
A technicality that will shortly be remedied. But first things first. To the deck.
No! To the pain.
I don't think I'm quite familiar with that phrase.
I'll explain. And I'll use small words that you'll be sure to understand, you warthog-faced buffoon. To the pain means the first thing you lose will be your feet below the ankles, then your hands at the wrists, next to your nose. The next thing you lose will be your left eye, followed by your right. Your ears you keep, and I'll tell you why. So that every shriek of every child at seeing your hideousness will be yours to cherish. Every woman who cries out, "Dear God, what is that thing?" will echo in your perfect ears. That is what the pain means. It means I leave you in anguish.
I think you're bluffing.
I'm only lying here because I lack the strength to stand. Perhaps I have the strength after all.
Get him.
Drop your sword. Proceed.
Where's Fezzik?
I thought he was with you. No. In that case...
Why does Wesley need helping?
Because he has no strength.
I knew it. I knew you were bluffing. I knew he was bluffing.
Here we go. I set the prince's table. And there they were. 4 white horses. And I thought, there are 4 of us. If we will find the lady. Hello, lady.
You did something right.
Oh, wait. I wanted it to go to my head.
Oh. That is quite the trust fall.
I have been in the revenge business so long, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
Have you ever considered piracy? It'd make a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts.
Wait! But that's cool because wasn't the ship's name, Shit, if this isn't it, that's really awkward. The ship's name is Revenge, right?
And as they reach for each other...
What? What?
Now it's kissing again. You don't want to hear that.
I don't mind so much.
I was gonna say, don't you leave me hanging, Grandpa.
Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind. The end. Now I think you ought to go to sleep.
Grandpa, maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
Stop! That's so cute! Yay! That was so good! That was so good. Oh, based on a book. That's cool then. Well, in the book, does it do that same thing with them reading the book, or is that just for the movie? Because that's really cute if that's just for the movie. That was wonderful. That was so wonderful. That was everything I wanted it to be. I love how it, in a loving way, it like pokes fun of or is satirical of like romance movies and books, but also princess stories and fantasy stories, and it like pokes fun in a loving way all of these different genres and like blends them all together. This movie literally has something for everyone. It had great action sequences, like with the fencing, with the swords, was phenomenal, especially that first one with Inigo. That was so good. That was so good. And then it's got your romance, and it has your shock value, and it just has everything. It has everything. Plot twists. That was so good. That was so good. I'm so glad I watched this. I don't know if I have anything really insightful to say about it. I love how at the end, the grandpa basically said, "I love you" to the grandson by saying "as you wish." Like that was so sweet, especially because I could be reading into this also, but I feel like a lot of grandpas in the 80s and even a lot of grandpas in the 90s weren't great at showing their emotion and their love by saying outwardly, "I love you." Maybe that's just the grandpas in my life, but they typically don't like to flat out say "I love you" and show affection the way a lot of times affection is shown. So I feel like that was a really cute way of him telling his grandson "I love you," while also like having a callback to the story that they just bonded over. That was so sweet. I loved that so much. I also thought it was really cool how, I'm going to call him Montoya. I feel like I'm butchering his name. How Montoya matched the injuries on Count Rugen to the ones that he had. So obviously the cheek scars, but then the one in the chest and the one in the arm and the one in the gut. I thought that was really well done. And I like how every time he like banged against the door, the orchestra was like, boom, boom. Like the music in that sequence was a lot of fun. It was just very lighthearted, very fun. I'm just always going to say, "I'm not a witch, I'm your wife." That's going to be my new line. That's going to be added to the repertoire. I'm going to have Mr. Light watch this just so he understands what I'm saying. When the priest stood up there all somber and serious, and you expect this really serious and like depressing moment, and then he just opens his mouth and he sounds nothing like you expect him to. Wonderful, wonderful. And I could be wrong, and please, this is the first time I've watched it, so please be kind if I misheard this or if I'm misremembering. But the fact that Montoya was like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself now that I no longer have revenge. My life has been fueled by revenge. I'm almost positive. Didn't we find out early in the movie that the boat is named Revenge? Or because you said like the pirate is like the name, the power of the name is not necessarily the person. But then the ship, I thought, maybe I'm making that up. But I thought, okay, we're going to go into the premise that I'm correct. That the ship's name was Revenge. And now if he becomes the new pirate captain, he's still going to have revenge in his life, but in a different way. That's so fun. I love that. I love that Andre the Giant was in this. I know Andre the Giant from WWE, obviously. Not super familiar with him, but I did watch a documentary on him, like, I don't even know how many years ago now, a while ago. And it was really nice. I don't know, like, where in the time span of his life this movie fell in, but I know he always struggled because he suffered from a lot of pain. It's, you know, the human body is not necessarily meant to be that large, so it caused him a lot of pain. But he did such a great job in this, and he was such a lovable character. I absolutely adored him. And from all accounts that I've heard, obviously I didn't know him personally, he was a very, very, very kind person. And I just feel like that was portrayed in his character. He's supposed to be this big, brutish guy, but he was just so kind. I just thought that was really sweet. I also love how they took a different take on it. And even at the beginning, when they were all enemies, they were still so respectful of each other and, like, impressed by each other. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to kill you, but, like, also good moves. Like, I thought that was so cool. You don't really see that in films or in TV. I love that. And obviously a very quotable movie. This just, I love it. It was great. It was everything I wanted it to be. It was so heartwarming. It was so fun. It was so funny. And I feel like this is one of those movies, and this doesn't happen often, but this is one of those movies that I feel like pretty much someone from every generation would love. I could have seen myself loving this if I saw it as a child. I obviously love it now as an adult. I could see myself still loving it as a grandparent or a great-grandparent. And that's just, that to me is the tale and the sign of an amazing movie. I thought that was wonderful, and I can't wait to watch it again. And I'm also very excited for my daughter to be older so I can watch it with her. It was wonderful. And I know I keep saying that, but that's because it really was. If you enjoyed that, the full reaction is, or will be if it's not already, up on Patreon. So you can click the link in the description below or down in the pinned comment, and that will take you over to Patreon. And if you can't do that, like I said, no big deal, but I would love it if you subscribed. And I'd also love it if you turned on notifications by hitting the bell button so that you knew when I posted future videos. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I really appreciate the fact that you watched it, and I hope you have an amazing day.